So when you guys see this large parking lot and these large cottonwood trees, all these signs and this canyon here, make sure you stop and check out this area. This is Moonflower Canyon. Now what's unique about Moonflower Canyon, other than the fact that it's actually more of a wet type area out here in the desert, you have all these petroglyph panels all over the place here. Allegedly, these are thousands of years old. Not really sure how they know that for sure. But the other really interesting thing you guys can see out here, this is an old Native American ladder that was created. This one's probably hundreds of years ago. I don't know if this would be thousands. But that being said, wood really does last a long time in the desert. It's very possible this is thousands of years old. I will not be climbing to the top of this one. However, I've definitely seen people out here that do. It's definitely possible. They're not going to give way. Not exactly easy to do. And I'm not that technical of a climber. If you guys are, please feel free to go right on up. Definitely come check out all the petroglyph panels out here as well. Once again, I will not be giving my thoughts on what I think they look like. I'd like you guys to use your imagination for some of that. Some of these I think are fairly obvious. I really do wonder if this was modern people that left this, or someone actually in 1900. If it actually was from 1900, that's pretty cool. It's amazing how long stuff lasts out here in the desert. And you got a little bit of nature's rock art right here. See all the rings, rays, whatever you want to call it. Well, there's plenty of cool stuff to see out here. Definitely worth a stop if you guys are out here. If you're going out to the Dragon Caves, I highly, highly recommend checking out Moonflower Canyon as well. Some of the stuff, it's really hard to know if these are ancient or recent creations. I think quite a few of the ones over here are recent creations. However, I think this one here is an original. Very beautiful place, guys. Make sure you stop and check this one out. This area would usually have water flowing through it, but as a part of Moab's ongoing drought issues, looks like we're really not seeing any water here today. Hopefully at some point we will find some water. It might still be out here. So one of the cool things about moonflower, despite not actually having flowing water here, at least not this far down at the moment, we do have these purple alfalfa flowers that are adding a really beautiful touch out here. They're very cool to see. If you guys are lucky enough to come here at the right season to see them, please do check them out. Now the other interesting thing, some of these canyons, whether you want to call it a slot canyon, I don't think it's really small enough to be a slot canyon, but anyway, some of these canyons do support enough moisture that you'll actually see oak trees growing out here. Now I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love oak trees, so this is awesome to see. And pretty good, decent sized ones as well. Lots of beautiful paths, grass growing all over the place. These are our wetter areas for sure. You probably see a little bit evidence of moisture down in the stream bed here, even though it's not flowing at the moment. Looks slightly wet. We'll continue on up. Maybe we'll be able to find some actual water if we go far enough. And as you can see, if you look further up the cliff, we go back to some of the pines and junipers. Junipers like this guy right here that you see in most places in Moab. As you go up the cliff wall, there's less and less water available. We see lots of cottonwoods, oaks. Some very beautiful flowers. As mentioned before, guys, Moonflower is a must-stop. Definitely want to come and look at this place. The contrast between all the red rock cliffs and desert that you'll see in most of these areas is something that's truly unique and very cool to see. You got some more oak trees. And we have our first glimpse of some water. This is either a seep or a spring that's providing this. It's making this whole area here very lush. Now, the other important thing to note here, this is one of the areas in Moab that you guys will be able to find poison ivy. So this guy right here is definitely poison ivy. And so is this guy here. There's tons of poison ivy all over this little area here, guys. Make sure you know what poison ivy is if you're going to hike here. You don't want to touch any of these guys. And we'll zoom in on the poison ivy fruit as well. Make sure you stay away from these guys. They do grow right next to the trail. So we'll be going the other way from now. So if you hike right on up this short little side trail here, right on up this rock, you'll get treated to one of the best views in all of Moonflower. You get to see this hanging canyon a little bit further up. This is one of the more beautiful features out here. You're also above the tips of the oak trees here. And you got this giant cottonwood that you're looking down on. Gorgeous view. I'm not sure if these guys are going to be butterflies or moths. It's pretty interesting how many are hanging out here. They're out on one of these willow trees here. We do have a little bit of water out here as well. So this guy here with the 3 leaves, this is not poison ivy. This is actually fragrant sumac. You'll notice the red berries. Poison ivy will never have red berries. It will also not have these red tipped stems. It's one of the easiest ways to tell them apart. This guy won't hurt you at all. Most sumac is not poisonous. The only type of sumac that's poisonous is called poison sumac, obviously. So this guy won't cause a rash to you. They do grow very close to poison ivy though. Again, make sure you guys can tell the difference. So we have yet another plant species. This is a California ash. Sounds like we have quite a few birds that are out here wanting to talk to us as well. This area is just so different from the desert. So when you guys are out here, it's absolutely amazing to see the contrast. Look at how lush and green everything here is. So we finally made it far enough that the water's actually running again. We got some algae. There's a few dragonflies. I'm not sure they're going to show up on video. I haven't seen too many. I think the drought is unfortunately affecting them, which is really sad because they're one of the most beautiful things out here. So if you guys make it to this area, you'll get another closer up view right here of the giant boulder and a cool little bird as well. But anyways, once you guys walk through this little area here, you'll see this rock. There's a pool. There's this dead tree here. This is the area I would recommend that you guys turn around. There's a ton of poison ivy pretty much on every side of the trail, very close in. You guys are very likely to get poison ivy on you if you go further than this. If you have long pants or you just happen to know that you are immune to poison ivy, feel free to go further. The canyon is very beautiful. I'm guessing most of you don't want to spend your Moab vacation covered in poison ivy. So once again, I would recommend going back at this point. All these guys here, this is all poison ivy. So one of the other cool things to see out here looks kind of like Pride Rock for all my Lion King fans out there. Sounds like something just fell. Let's go see if we can see what it was. Now when you guys are out in these canyons and places like this, you will occasionally have rock falls and branch falls. I'm assuming that's what that was. So these red guys here, these are called globe mallows. Kind of like a marshmallow. Got a pretty pop of red out in all the green out here. And continuing our beautiful flowers out here. This is called Desert Prince Plume. And of course, we have the evening primrose. These guys are very beautiful as well. So Moonflower also makes a great stop for lunch, dinner, snack. Some nice grills, benches, beautiful setting. Please note you are not allowed to camp here. There are campgrounds close by for those who wish to do that. You really can't find a better view in this area. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe, share it with a friend, and join me once again next week here on Magical Moab.